Hey, morning, everybody. If it is in fact morning for you, could be any time of the day or night, you know? Anyways, well, it's good to be here. It is Monday morning for me. And, what's the scuttlebutt? What's the word? What's the news on the town? What's the grapevine saying? Leave that in the comments. And, I've got some news for you. I brought my paper so I could do this like a news person. That's how you know they got the news. They say, listen up. I got some news. That news is it's a new day. And you know what that means? New day, new stuff. All right, so what am I doing here? I am going through my software sounds. Software. That was a hard T, wasn't it? I'm going through my software sounds and putting each one into a track. Doesn't get any more beautiful than that. I'm learning all my sounds. Like a lot of you guys, I've got thousands of sounds that I've never even heard. And I want to remedy that situation, So I'm going through my sounds one by one, throwing them into a track and having a blast in the process. So right now I'm going through Omnisphere. And today is episode 46. We left off last week with episode 47, which is that last episode there on Friday was that track you just heard. It was those bells at the end actually was the sound there. And Cathedral Caroline was the name of it right there. But today we're moving on. We're on Electric Sitar A. Now, I've not rated this like many sounds. You can see I've only rated, kind of sparsely here on sounds that I've liked enough to rate. So I've not rated this one. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, so a few things going on with the sound right there. As you could hear, the low doesn't sound terribly bad. It sounds pretty good. The mid sounds obviously more normal. The high sounds completely whack. Sound like I'd put as a hook for a pop song, but I'm not doing that today. It's not the way I'm going. So I'm going to stick to the mid-range to low range. The only other thing is with the velocity, when you're hitting it hard, when you're really digging in on the note, it slides up into the note there. So that's something to consider as well that we can use, which is pretty cool. Now, there was a sound a couple episodes back that had that, but you had to hit it really hard to get that slide. But this, you don't have to hit it quite as hard. You can hit it pretty, it's got a good spot there with the velocity to do that. Okay, so, hey, enough of this. Let's figure out a good thing to do with it. Okay, let's see about giving this a go. Okay. That should do on that. Let's figure out what else we got. Alright, I found some strings that might make it interesting and a little different. I'm back to the Tron strings. I've used it a few times. It's on my RD2000. I love this keyboard. So, alright. Let's hit some of these Tron strings. Sweet. Gives it a little something interesting, and it gives me something to play off of here with some other tracks. Okay, so even with that, I'm thinking bass is going to be good on there, and we'll see what else. Okay, real quick, let's hit some Rhodes to kind of help the foundation of the chords here. Okay, the only one is here. I think it is. Yeah, I hung over a little too much. I should have stopped. So this is what I'll do. Little magic. And now we're fixed up. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking. I was hearing maybe a kind of honky tonk piano stuff in here. Maybe to help accent certain lines, and bass possibly. So let's see. All right, let's throw that piano to help this thing. I like it. I like it because it adds to the line, creates a harmony, all that fun stuff. Okay. Now, I definitely want bass in there, and we'll see if maybe, I don't know, time's kind of running down here, so I may not do anything else other than bass, but it could definitely use something else. But due to time, we'll see. Let me think on it and get the bass ready. Okay, let's roll into some bass. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bored there, so I ended up doing something weird. All right, let me see if I want to throw anything else on here. Okay, I'm not going to throw anything else on there. Let's go ahead and rate this sound. This track could have some potential. It would take a little bit of work, but it would have potential to be pretty fun. But at the moment, it would just take some more work, more time than what we've got in this episode. So here's the sound. Remember that we are rating here. All right, so let's see. So I liked it. I thought up high it sounded stupid, just to be honest. But low and mid sounded awesome. I like that at a certain velocity it slides up into it. There's a lot that I liked about this actually. Gave me good vibes. So I'm gonna hit it with the 3. I feel like that's pretty accurate. So the reason a 3, honestly, if I knew that I would use this a lot more, I would probably hit it with a 4. But there's only certain types of things that I could throw this on as far as the track goes. And so I'm going to give it at a 3. But I do like the sound a lot and all that. So there we are. So let's listen to this track as we're headed out. And you guys have a blessed day.